Episode 3, Overcoming Adversity Duration, 60 Minutes Topic. Whether it's illness, financial hardship, or personal loss, resilience and faith can help us overcome any challenge. Part 1, Introduction. Nancy, welcome to Over 60 Success. I'm Nancy. Life is full of challenges, especially as we enter our golden years. It could be declining health, financial difficulties, or even losing loved ones. But it is in these moments of hardship that we discover our true strength. Today, we will hear stories of perseverance, resilience, and overcoming adversity. Part 2, Challenges are a part of life. Nancy, each of us faces challenges, but what matters is how we confront and overcome them. I've met many people who, even in their 60s and beyond, have risen above adversity. Let's hear their stories. Part 3, Inspiring Stories. Story 1, Susan beating cancer and inspiring others. Background: Susan, 68, was a dedicated teacher who spent years inspiring hundreds of students. But after retiring, she faced one of the biggest battles of her life: cancer. When she was diagnosed, her world seemed to collapse. Fear, anxiety, and uncertainty overwhelmed her. However, instead of surrendering to her fate, she decided she wouldn't let the disease define her. She changed her lifestyle by adopting a healthy diet, practicing yoga daily, and engaging in meditation to maintain a positive mindset. Additionally, she joined cancer support groups, where she shared her journey and received encouragement from others going through similar struggles. This sense of connection gave her newfound strength. Nancy. Susan didn't just survive cancer. She became an inspiration to many. Instead of living in fear, she chose to live each day to the fullest and spread positivity. She often says, "I don't just want to live, I want to live meaningfully." And that's what helped her overcome adversity. Story 2, David, rebuilding life after financial collapse. With years of experience, he had a stable and comfortable life with his family. However, when the financial crisis hit, his business suffered major losses. Investments failed, debts piled up, and within a short period, he lost everything he had worked for his entire life. The financial collapse left David feeling lost and hopeless. At 70, finding a new job wasn't easy. But instead of giving up, he chose to adapt and learn new skills. Starting with small steps, he explored online business opportunities, took e-commerce and digital marketing courses, and slowly built an understanding of running an online store. The beginning was tough, but through persistence and trial and error, he gradually rebuilt his income by selling handcrafted products made by his family. Nancy. Many believed that at 70, David couldn't start over, but he proved them wrong. He not only found a new path, but also inspired others his age to embrace change and adapt. He says, "Failure doesn't define you. How you rise after failure does." His story is proof that it's never too late to start again. Story 3, Helen, finding joy after loss. Background: Helen, 74, had a fulfilling life with her husband. They spent over 50 years together, sharing every joy and sorrow. But when her husband passed away after a long illness, her world turned upside down. She felt a deep void, and grief consumed her. She withdrew from life, spending her days in silence, surrounded by memories. For a long time, Helen had no motivation to do anything. But one day, she came across an article about volunteering with orphaned children. Something inside her stirred, pushing her to make a change. She joined a local charity where she helped, listened to, and cared for children in need. At first, she thought she was giving them support, but in reality, those children helped her rediscover the joy she had lost. Seeing their smiles brought her back to life. Nancy. Helen found happiness through helping others. Once trapped in grief, she became a source of warmth and hope for children in need. She says, I realize that happiness doesn't come from having someone by your side, but from the value we bring to the world. Her story proves that even in our darkest moments, if we open our hearts and reach out to help others, life will shine with new meaning. Part 4: How to Overcome Adversity. Nancy, if you're facing challenges, here are 5 things that can help you stay strong. Accept reality. Face the situation instead of avoiding it. Maintain a positive mindset. Believe that challenges are only temporary. Seek support. Talk to loved ones, friends, or join a community. Focus on health. Taking care of your body strengthens your mind. Set new goals. Even small steps forward are important. Part 5: Conclusion and Final Message. Nancy, challenges are an inevitable part of life, but what truly matters is how we face and overcome them. Remember, it's never too late to change, learn, and start again. Call to action. If you found this video helpful, please share it and leave a comment with your own story. Don't forget to hit subscribe to follow more inspiring episodes of Over 60 Success. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.